am out of my depth with a question about etiquette, but let's try anyway. Katie, what's going on?
All right, so I'm confused about something that my friends and I saw out in the wild, and I need to know, is this something that happens often, or if it's acceptable, basically. So my best friends and I, we don't really speak as much as we used to. We used to be on FaceTime 24/7, but now we're all in relationships, so it's hard to catch up as often as we used to. So now what we do is, like, every other week, we'll go to Chili's and discuss life over a triple dipper.
Oh, man. Can we pause for just 1 second on the triple dipper?
Yes.
That Hollis just introduced me to last week. Damn, where have I been?
It's so good.
Those Nashville spicy mozzarella sticks?
Mm-hmm. And then the tenders, the crispers. I love Chili's. And sliders. So it's like you'll get like crispers, which are chicken tenders, sliders, and then these amazing cheese sticks that can be like Nashville hot flavor, any type of honey barbecue flavor, and then the crunch and the cheese pull. It's just,
The cheese pull, it's gone viral for Chili's. So you take the mozzarella stick and you stretch out the cheese for as long as you possibly can.
Like a Chicago pizza.
Yes, man. And that's what's made it gone viral. So we demanded that we get it one night. I'm like, Chili's, really? I mean, it could be anywhere. That boy was right.
And so now we are obsessed with going to Chili's. And so as we're sitting down in our booth, there's this family that comes and they sit in the booth that's like right in front of us. And it's just a family of three, a husband, a wife, and their daughter. And at first, we're not thinking anything of it. They order their drinks, they get their appetizers, and we just go back and forth. But I'm always watching. Like, I'm always looking around to see what's going on and what people are doing. And as we realize that their appetizers came out, the husband leaves. He gets up, he walks out, and where we're sitting, we're like the windows, you can see the window, like everything going on outside. Like, we're right by the windows in the parking lot. And so we see him walk out, and he meets this woman at a car. And the woman gets out of the car and she's holding a to-go container. And then he takes the to-go food and comes back inside and sits down and puts it on the side of his seat. So now we're looking at each other like, did this man just DoorDash food to Chili's? So we're like,
he DoorDashed it to Chili's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he meets the woman in the parking lot and she's delivering him food.
Okay.
And he brings the food inside, sits down in the booth, and then puts it on the side of the booth. He doesn't put it on the table. He puts it on the side of him and then continues on with conversation with his family. And you're like, this is weird. He probably didn't want Chili's. And we're like, okay.
That's wild.
So then his wife and his daughter, they get their food, their main entrees. As they get their main entrees, he pulls out his to-go bag, puts it on the table, and opens it.
Wait a minute.
That's a violation.
Wait a minute.
I'm losing something here in translation.
Wait. So the food was for him, not for the child?
No.
Oh, absolutely not.
So,
like, as the parent of a toddler and you go out to a restaurant, like, I can understand you bringing something for them to eat because they're not going to eat anything on the menu. It is one step further to DoorDash it to the actual restaurant, but at least you didn't have the DoorDasher walk in and drop it at your table.
He might as well have.
Right. But he went outside, he got it, he came in, he was being slick about it. But the fact that he got it for himself and not the kid, my mind is blown right now.
What's the age cutoff, though, when it's not appropriate for a kid to do that? Because I ask this because I remember when I was growing up, I was mortified because I was probably, 15, 16. My stepbrother, a couple years older than me, so he was probably 17 at that point. We go to this really nice hibachi restaurant. It was like one of those high-end deals. And he did not like hibachi. So he went to Hardee's and brought in a Hardee's bag and proceeded to eat. They're doing like all the nice tricks and stuff for us at the table. It's really nice. And he's sitting there eating the hot ham and cheese from Hardee's.
That should be a crime.
No, but here's the thing. I'm going to inject some because I think exposure is key. And experiences are key. So because of what we do with Bert's Big Adventure, and when we go on Bert's Big Adventure, we have a lot of kids that have not even food allergies, but food aversions, especially kids who are on the spectrum. So I now look at that completely different. Whereas I used to look at it and be very, very judgy. Now I'm like, I have no idea what's going on with this mom, with this kid, and maybe literally the only thing they eat is nugs and mac and cheese. And so that stuff doesn't faze me anymore.
Well, my stepbrother, the only aversion he had was to decorum.
I'm here to defend this guy because I am that guy.
You've done this?
Not. You guys know I'm this guy because when we used to go to that bar after work, listen, I'm not going to hijack everyone's lunch plans because we have our favorite bartender at that place that we enjoy going to. Everyone enjoys the food at that place. But I do have my fitness goals, and sometimes I need a little bit more chicken than the average person.
Because it's generally that you're talking about, it's a pizza joint.
It's a pizza joint. So we would go, the whole youth group would go after work on Thursdays. People would have a drink. We'd sit at the bar. And I'm not about to make everyone go next door to Taziki's because I need some chicken. So I would go and I would get my Taziki's order so everyone can enjoy their pizza. And I would get my Taziki's order and I would sit at the bar, and they were always so nice about it.
I think it's different though, because that bartender, she's cool with it. And that's the type of place where they're cool if you go next door and get some food from somewhere else and bring it. It's acceptable. They know.
But not
That
at
is
Chili's.
Nah, you gotta have an in with the person at the restaurant you're eating at, like you do with her, than to just go to a random restaurant with another restaurant's food and have it dropped off in a parking lot. That's diabolical.
It really, honestly, is diabolical. And also, the fact that Katie witnessed him hiding it makes it realize, like, it's not like they're regulars at Chili's. They know the server. Like, this is, like, he's trying to be slick about it.
Eating out of his lap.
What was he eating?
So this is what it was. We were so curious, right? So he pulls up to go say, and we're like, looking, we're like, okay, look, what is he eating? What is he eating? We smell it, like, is that Mexican? No. It was tacos. He had like street tacos.
Yeah,
like an order.
Give me some.
around his table. Yeah.
And he's just munching on some carne asada.
The Bert Show.